Whenever I get to feel this way, I had to find new words to say. I think about the bad old days we used to know.
Alright, so here we are in the lobby of the Hotel Canal Olympic to talk to Clive Bunker about early Jethro Tull and right up to today when Clive is part of the event today, headlining the 15th Tullianos convention here in Barcelona, Spain. So first question, Clive, on the spot, what are your recollections of the John Evan Band prior to you and Mick getting involved with the Ian and Glenn?
We went to see them at a local club, which was a good club, and then, in fact, Mick went to see them first, and then he said the next time they came, you should come and see this band, they're good. So we went to see them and got to know them before they moved down where we lived, and didn't make it in London, basically, which is when Mick said to Ian and Glenn, why don't we form a blues band?
So there was obviously something there that Mick recognised that, this is...
Oh yeah, they were a good band, very good band, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you familiar with the moving away from the blues type songs that Ian was writing from, let's say, mid-1968, prior to Mick no longer being part of the band, songs that would eventually surface on the stand-up album?
Yes. Mick just wanted to play blues, and the songs that Mick wrote were just more blues songs, and the stuff that Ian was writing was getting a little bit more progressive, I suppose you could say, and so we all preferred what Ian was writing, and Mick just felt a little bit.
So, would you say that the songs that Mick was writing at that time, do you think they resurfaced then as Bodwin Pig songs?
A couple of them did, I think, yeah. But what I call the good songs that Bodwin Pig did was written with Mick and Jack Lancaster. So, yeah.
Okay. As Ian developed his songwriting, did Ian's music present more challenges for you as the drummer in the band?
Yes, it was. It was a challenge and an interesting challenge because coming up with drum parts was I had to actually get better, which I needed to be. And there were songs that I asked Ian, I can't think of a drum part, what do you want? One of them was song for Jethro, and he said, just play, which is exactly what I did, and so it will work. But all the other stuff, it was a bit of a challenge, and it worked out pretty good, actually.
And it from reading about the band in that period, you get the impression from everybody in the band that element of challenge was something that was really appreciated by all the members of the band.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay. Right. Following your departure from Jethro Tull in 1971, how long did you stay away from music? And for me, what is interesting is what prompted you to once more get behind the drum kit?
I didn't actually. When I left Tull, I never intended to play the drums. It just some friends at school said they had guitars, and they said, "Oh, you can be the drummer." And then after that band split up, then another band asked me to join, and it just kept going like that. And it just kept going, and then I don't like what was going on. I'm not the sort of star person. And the last year and a half of festivals we were doing in America and stuff, with just chaos riots and stuff, and then the Isle of Wight Festival, which was terrible. And I'd met this lady, and then when we went on my last American tour, I said, after this, I'll leave, and if Barry can't do it or something, give me a call and I'll do it until he's got it together. And I never intended to play again. And then Robin Trower phoned up, whatever that was, about a year and a half later, and said, join this band with Robin, Frankie, and
that was Jude.
Jude, yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, I got to do this.
Yeah.
And so I picked up the sticks again.
Yeah. In my scrapbooks, one of the things that I remember, perhaps the first scrapbook, was there was a series in Melody Maker, I think it was. I'll never forget what's his name. And on this particular week, it was Clive Bunker. And one of the quotes from that storyline in Melody Maker was that you'd been to see Passion Play at Wembley in '73, and you felt very proud of the band.
Oh, yeah.
Did a part of you feel that you shouldn't have left?
No. I never regretted leaving. There was the last one I did was Aqualung. Some of the songs that Ian was getting together, like the Passion Play things and all that, I like playing like more rock and roll type boom boom boom, and I don't like this sort of fiddly bit. So no, I never regretted leaving ever.
Right. Okay. From 1971 or 72, 73 onwards, you've played with a lot of artists.
Oh yeah.
Some of which I've been fortunate to see with you behind the drum kit. Which of those artists has been the artist, the band that you found most interesting to work with?
Uli John Roth, the German guitar player, in the sense that he played like classical stuff, not just the rock that he did with the Scorpions and stuff. And I also got the opportunity to play with him and Jack Lee and loads of different things. So overall, that was probably the best. Yeah.
I'm now going to shock you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Martin Alcott from used to be with Fairport Convention. He said, "I like the album. It's a pity about the singer."
Yeah. So
and I agree with him.
So for everybody, everybody's heard of Clive Bunker, the drummer. But what about Clive Bunker, the songwriter, singer? You brought out an album in 1998, which was helped by fellow musicians, friends of yours, and by Dave Reese and his team at A New Day. The album was Awakening, which the video people there. What are your memories of that project?
I built a studio in my garden, and really because I would do loads of sessions, and you'd get the engineer say, play this. And what I heard wasn't my drums when I listened to it. So I thought, I'll learn how I get a good drum set myself. And then I started playing a bit of guitar, and I played a bit of this, a bit of that. And then I think it was Dave Reese said, we've got these 6 songs. None of them were songs, they weren't finished, or no songs actually. And then he said, it'd be good if you did a CD. And I thought, yeah, I will. So I finished them all off, and then unfortunately I sang on it, which is the worst idea. But a lot of the words were very personal, so it's very difficult to get somebody who can sing to.
Yeah. And yet, sort of, there are many times when I do sing, "Let your body sway."
Oh. Yeah.
Would you do another?
No.
You've worked in various talk conventions in various countries over the years. How do you feel about such events?
I quite like them, actually. It's amazing to still be remembered by people. You know, I was only in the band for 4 years, and the band they stayed together about 50 years, I think. And so for people to remember me all this time later is quite an honour. Fantastic. Yeah.
And I guess that there's been an opportunity to meet new people, which has led to different things, possibly outside of music.
Oh yeah.
Which really leads me on to another question, which is, outside of music, what floats your boat?
What
floats your boat? What keeps you busy?
Lots of things, really. I did have, when I left Tulp, I started quite a few businesses, and so they kept me busy. But now I've retired, and I like to go hiking and things like that to keep yourself fit, because without all this stuff, you need to do something to keep fit.
Indeed, yeah.
So we go to Canada quite often in September, and when the bears go up to the mountain, October, not September. And so I do lots and lots of hiking and stuff, which is brilliant, and I love it.
Yeah. Although you were in Tull for 4 years, nevertheless, Tull have been going for about 150 years in various formats, and you've played with different members of the band either when they were at Jethro Tull or afterwards.
Right.
So my next question really is, do you keep in touch with other members of Jethro Tull?
Yeah, mainly the drummers like Darren Perry and Barry Barlow. I was there. I went to London with him only a couple of months ago.
Okay.
And Eric Brooks, the tour manager, he lives in America now, but whenever he comes over we get together.
Yeah.
And I meet Martin every now and again.
Okay.
But that's about it really. I was going to go to visit Glenn in Hawaii just before he died.
Yeah.
So that was a bad one.
Yeah. Next year is the 50th anniversary of This Was.
Hey.
And indeed, I'm somebody that has been very impressed, as indeed a lot of Jethro Tull fans are, by the booklet remastered format that Stephen Wilson's been involved in. This was, as yet, hasn't received that treatment, although there was a remaster that was released. Are you aware of these box set remasters?
Yes, I know of them, yeah.
Have you got them?
No.
The ones that feature you?
No.
Right, okay. I only asked that because I asked Martin a similar question and the answer was the same. Okay. Well, it's my hope, and I'm sure that other people will share that hope, that as a recognition of 50 years of Jethro Tull, that This Was and Benefit would also receive that book. Massive. I think that would be a fitting testament to...
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be good. recent years, we all know the value of Facebook. Facebook sells, helps to sell, promote live music. Having said that, there are downsides to Facebook, and I think it's reasonable to mention that there has been a problem that you have had to deal with on Facebook with somebody taking your name and causing you grief. Would you like to comment on that?
Yeah, it's not just me. A lot of people that I've in the business that I've spoken with, even Martin Barr in one, he had somebody that was calling himself Martin Barr on Facebook as well, and they just stopped. But I can't seem to stop this guy. I think we've got an idea of where he is, but we're not sure, because I've had a computer wizard.
I'm presuming he's not in South America, as he alleges.
We don't know exactly. He speaks Spanish, we know that. But as I say, this guy in Germany is trying to find him. But Facebook don't want to know about it. And so there's not much we can do about it with that. And we've all seen with the government where they're trying to get these, Twitter and Facebook and all that to do something, and they, money. But no, I don't go on computer.
Right.
So if anybody, a lot of people did, they sent stuff, and my friend downloaded all these people. A lot of them were people that I know who sold that on top six, not me. And but there doesn't seem to be much you can do about it. There you go. They call it, that's when they started doing it. It was all this net and web, so I thought, forget it. I don't want to know.
Okay, we'll talk about something positive to finish. So here we are in 2017, and another gig this evening with Lincoln Quartet. I know you've worked with Lincoln before. Can you tell us a bit about him, about the band, and what to expect from tonight's show?
It's not trying to be. They play toll tunes, but they're not professionals. So it's not like, something like it, but it's just a good laugh, and they're very good friends of mine. And it's one of the really good things, not here, but when we play in Italy, I go and stay at his house for a few days, and we have a couple of rehearsals and some good meals and stuff. So it's just good fun.
And in a way, that's what if it's not fun, it's not worth doing.
Exactly, yeah.
Clive, it's been a real pleasure.
And for me, thank you. Yeah, nice one.